Hi you guys, this is Kong. Welcome to my channel, Wholesale to Million. I want to drop a quick video and say thank you to every single one of you guys that have purchased my amazing seller script package to wholesale houses virtually. And I had a blast doing I had a great time role playing with you guys. And as I was role playing with you guys, it brings back a lot of memories. It brings back the memories where when I first started. Now, I want to let you guys know that every single one of you guys did way better than I was when I first started, right? Did way better than I was when I first started about talking to seller, asking questions, etc. Obviously, there's some of you that are better than other because you have been in the business for a while, so you kind of know what to say. For some of you who are new, it's over 40 of you guys, and man, I have so much fun and I just love it. I just love the interview, the one-on-one, getting to be able to talk to you guys and knowing kind of your backstories. You know, we all come from a different walk of life. We're all at a different situation in our life, and get to hear your stories. And get to hear your stories and then get to be able to add value to you, knowing that I know that this scripts will blow you away, will take your business to the next level. All right, now the one thing that the one thing that I gotta say is that the one common mistake that I found in all of you guys is that when the seller calls in, right? When the seller calls in, you talk to the seller, you gather information, you ask him what's their reason for selling. So that's one way to find their motivation. And then you guys came down to asking him about the price. And then the seller will give you guys a price. Then you guys will say, okay, thank you so much. Maybe you ask him another question, seeing if they take anything less or if they're negotiable. All right. A lot of times, so I get a lot of you guys ask that is that are you flexible in price? Are you negotiable in price? Can you go a little bit lower on price? All right, and then what you do is that now you say thank you to them, you hang up the phone, you do your research, then you tell them that you call them back tomorrow, or you call them back to make them an offer on the property. All right, and then you just left it and you just go on, hang up the phone, and then go on and do your research, etc. All right. One mistake I found in that is that you guys haven't got their commitment yet. All right, you guys haven't got their commitment. If they were going to even to sell you the property, if you guys can agree on the price, you haven't even got that commitment. And the second thing is that you weren't able to, besides asking them, hey, you know what's the lowest, besides asking them about the reason why they're selling, you guys haven't asked them the question about getting them on price. So typically on my first call, when the seller calls in, obviously we gather all the information on the property that's needed, and then at that time, we don't negotiate and we don't make them the offer on the first phone call. I never do, right? So right now I have a VA that collects all the incoming call, asks all the questions. But when I was doing all by myself, one-man show, I never make the offer on the first phone call. Okay, I gather all the information. I ask them the questions why they're selling, because we all know that we need to know what's the motivation for selling. And then I get down to and a lot of you left this out, is being able to hook them in and close it. Hook them in and get their commitment in the first phone call that they are going to sell you the property, if you guys can come to an agreement. And you guys all left that out, and that's crucial because you don't want to spend the time doing the research. You don't want to spending all your energy on it. If they say, hey, you know what, the price is at I'm going to sell my property at 100, and yes, I'm flexible and I'm negotiable, right? Yeah, there's a little bit of room, but you haven't got their final price yet on the first phone call. And at that phone call, you don't negotiate. All you do is you're just asking them to see how low they can go. But you don't make them the offer, so it doesn't have that tension in negotiation yet. You're just gathering information, see what's the lowest they go, and then you can, based on that, it's another sense of motivation to see how flexible are they in their price. All right, then you're gonna spend your time, all right, and then so you guys, in the script, I'll teach you guys how to get their commitment on the first phone call. I'll show you how to talk to these sellers to be able to get them to drop their price on their own. All right. And a lot of you ask, when I was role playing with you guys, all of you guys ask, are you flexible in price? Or could you go any lower? But you guys don't give them a reason why they need to drop their price, and that is crucial, so important. And like I said, when I first started out, I'm worse than you guys. You guys did way better than you guys did way better than when I first started. But to get them to drop price, you must have a reason why they need to drop the price, all right? And then before you end the phone call, you want to get their commitment that when you make the call back the next day or the 3 hours or 5 hours later, that they are ready to sell you their property. Once you get that commitment, they felt like they're locked in with you. They're not going to call someone else. They're not going to call someone else, or they're not going to call another company, but because they felt like, hey, you know what? They are locked in with you right now and making you that commitment that they're going to wait for your phone call back to make them an offer on the property. All right? So that's so crucial, you guys, because before that, when I was talking to them, I kind of left it hanging, just like you did. I kind of left it hanging where I was telling them, okay, you know what, so what would you like to get for your property? They're like, yeah, 100. Okay, so are you flexible or in the price? Could you could you go a little lower, etc.? And then they would say yeah, and then I would say, okay, well, let me do my research, and now then I'll get back to you with an offer. Is that okay? And then that's all I did. And then I went and spent my time doing my research, and get what's happened. When I called them back, they said, hey, you know what? I actually already talked to this company here, and they already made me an offer on my property, and I'm just gonna wait until they send the contract over and sign with them. You see, so you gotta basically find the second motivations on the numbers, see how low they would go, make them commit to you on the first phone call. Then when you call back, all you do is go over all the information, negotiate. Now it's time for on the second phone call. Now it's time for negotiation. All right, so now you're gonna negotiate with them, and you already let them know that when you make back the call, that they are gonna be ready to sell the property. Okay, and that is so crucial, you guys. So on the second call, that's when you start the negotiation. That's when you make your offer, and that's when you're gonna tie the deal up and lock it up on the contract just over the phone. You don't need to go out there and see them. You don't need to go out there and see the property. You don't need to go out there and meet up with them. As long as you can provide them. As obviously they're looking for price, but also too, as long as you can provide them with the trust, knowing that they're dealing with a legit person or a legit company, giving them that peace of mind, answering all the questions that is needed to be answered, and just give them that just give them that trust. And as long as you can do that, you'll be able to tie these property up on the contract over the phone, no problem. All right, you guys. But so what it is I honestly didn't want to do, I honestly did not want to go ahead and do another video like this, but I just got an email coming in from I don't know why I lost track of thoughts, but I was reading my email, and I just got an email coming in from one of the guy that I role play with, and he said, Kong, this script was amazing. My wife went through it, and now she wants to jump on and be a part of the business, and she wants to now take on all the incoming calls and help me out with this business. You guys, right when I got done reading that email, I went ahead and do this video for you guys. To be honest with you, that to be honest with you, that I knew that when I put this products out, that I'm gonna create competition for myself, because I know how powerful this is. All right, you can use this to build a virtual team, no problem. Once you know how, because I can because my wife and I, what we do is right now we have VA and our purchase manager. Right, we can take the script, have them study it. Within a week or so, we can train them up, and they can tie property up on a contract, no problem. I don't need to be there. I don't need to be there, etc. Right now, my job is just, once they tied it up, my job is to go and sell the deal. All right, go sell the deal, because I don't want one person to know everything in our business. All right, I want one. So our goal is to have one person know just that particular task that they need to do. We don't want one person to know everything about our business. So right now, my job is pretty much to sell all the deals. All right, you guys. So if these girls, right, if these girls know nothing about real estate, has no experience, never talked to seller before about selling or buying properties, and if they can follow the script and they can lock property up on a contract just over the phone, and I believe that you can do it too, and I just know how powerful it is, and And like I said, I really don't want to put this product out there at the beginning, but I get so many of you commenting in, hey Colin, you have any course, you have any program? But I don't want to do mentor one-on-one right now. I just love my free time, being able to do what I want to do. I'm just not ready for mentoring. I know that when you mentor someone, it takes so much of your time and commitment, because I truly want, I truly don't want to be like, I truly don't want to be like one of those guru that gets you in and throw you and kind of throw you all the information and then just have you go out there and just do it. I want to make more of a commitment to that when I'm doing when I decided to mentor. But anyways, you guys, I just want to let you guys know that if you are interested in purchasing it, hit the link below and you can buy there. But remember this, that it is a when I came out with this is a no exchange, no refund products, right? If you are not ready and committed to yourself, to this business, to make this to be successful at this, or to close your first wholesale deal, then don't buy it. If you are not ready and not committed, then I suggest you shouldn't buy it. It's just a waste of time. It's just a waste of your money, all right? But if you are ready and committed, man, when you see it, you're gonna see how powerful it is. And the thing is that included in the script is actually the main key. The script is what I feel like is the true main key to our business. Marketing, all you need is the money, and then you just need to be consistent with your marketing. And then when you get those call comes in, sorry, I'm actually right next to the school, so that's why you guys gonna kind of hear the bell went off. But when you understand how to talk to the seller, okay, you guys, you will crush it. And I'll tell you why. When I first started too, I sent out my marketing, I do all the cold call, I call everyone on Craigslist, I took massive actions. But I tell you, I was only doing 1 or 2 deals a few months, and I'll tell you the reason why. Because I was sending out consistent marketing, right? But I was waiting for that one seller that is super motivated, that was just gonna sell their property no matter what I say, even if I say the wrong thing, right? As long as we agree on the price and they know that we're gonna go to closing, etc. But I was waiting for that super motivated seller to be able to tie a deal up on a contract, right? And I was going out there meeting up with them because I don't know how to do it over the phone virtually, all right? And so I was waiting for that super motivated. Looking back, I've lost so many deals because I knew that I could, if I knew what I knew now, how to talk to them now, I promise you I could have tied so much more property on a contract, because I didn't know how to get the commitment and I didn't know how to do it, all right? Didn't know what to say and didn't know how to do it. So anyways, you guys, if you guys are interested, hit the link below, and I promise you that it's gonna worth every single penny. Now, it's not a magical, how's it going? Hi. It's funny. It's not a magical strip. It's not a magical pill. It's not a magical script. It's gonna take, once you have mastered and learn it, and if you can memorize all the questions, all the objection by heart, right? After, it's gonna take some practice, but if you remember it by heart, where you can just walk on the street, walk at the park driving, and you can pick up that call and you can just say it naturally, and then eventually you get better, you put in a little bit of your own touch, I promise you, man, you are gonna destroy it. You're gonna kill it on the phone, all right? And the thing is, you guys, if you are not ready, then don't buy it. But if you are, I promise you that it's gonna worth it once you do your first deal, because most of you said, hey Kong, it's too expensive, etc. And I understand that. Yes, it could be expensive for some of you because of you're in a tight situation, you're living paycheck and you're tight with your money. I understand that. My wife and I was there, when we decide to buy some program or go into some seminars, we have to think. And you know what, knowing what I know now, is that you guys, when you take the money and invest in yourself, invest in your business, even one nugget, even one thing that you got from that will explode your business. Trust me. Even one, you don't need to know, you don't need to get the whole thing out of it. Even one thing could change you financially, could change your business, could change your business exponentially, right? So because, you know, when I first having an issue with how with how I was getting 1 or 2 deals per month, and I wasn't getting deals consistently, and income wasn't consistently. When I first started, I was getting a couple deals a couple months, and then I go at it, I'll make some money, and then the next couple months I have no deals. And I came across this one guy, and he said, Kong, the amount of your business is growing to grow is dependent on how much you can market. And see, and his video was 20 minutes long, but I got like one thing out of it, and it's exploded. I went to my wife, talked to her about it, and then we start being more consistent with our marketing, and we're dumping more money into our marketing, and I was getting more consistent, of deals, right, you guys? So anyways, you guys, if you're interested, hit the link below. Purchase it. It's $4.95. No refund, no exchange. The only refund or exchange you're gonna get is in yourself when you close your first wholesale deal. All right, when you close your first wholesale deal. And remember, the script is also going to provide you if you want to build a team. You know, if you want to use Pat Life, and then you just hand them the script. They'll get people to read that script for you. So you can take this products and build a team out of it. If you're shy, if you don't want to talk on the phone, maybe you have somebody that's good on the phone. You know, maybe one's your friend, one of your family members, or something like that. That's good on the phone. You can hand them the script, have them study it, and they'll crush you on the phone too. Because if we can have any girls train up to do it, so can you. So anyways, you guys, take care. I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for every single one of you guys that that was on the role play. And then I got all of you guys, I got some of you guys email back, say how good it was, how amazing it was, how powerful it is. Thank you so much, you guys, and I promise you, when you first do that deal, tie it up over the phone and lock it up and sell it, you will see how amazing and how powerful it can be, and it will be. Thanks, you guys. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.